Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for being so lovely and just, going with the flow, just like I've been going with the flow. This is your June reading, 1st of June till the 15th, even though they're a little bit late. I did explain that in my previous videos. There's a reason behind everything that happens, so I believe that we need to go with the flow, and that's what I'm doing. Now, I've got something to announce today, that I'm starting my Vimeo videos. So I'm going to be doing very quick readings for YouTube. A lot of people do like the quick readings. They don't want to be on, each video for half an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief overview of what your reading is about. For those of you that are interested in seeing the rest of the video, where I pull more cards, I'll be using the Sibilas as well, right? In the Vimeo readings, they will not be expensive, the videos. They will be quite cheap in comparison to other people and what they charge. I will have a different price for each video on its own, and a price for all the 12 zodiac signs, because many of you may want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, and you want to see the outcome of the reading. I also will be pulling a romance angel, okay, for love, and I will be also taking 3 Lenormand cards, right? So I am using the Rider-Waite, the the Albano-Waite, sorry. The Albano-Waite Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. It's so easy to use. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm also using the La Vera Sibila, which I usually use, right? Let me see, where's that packet? There it is. Okay, the La Vera Sibilas that I use every single month. And also, I will be using, as I said, Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, right? Here it is. Romance Angels, there we are. And also the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, the expanded edition, which I absolutely adore. So, they're going to be up on Vimeo. As I said, the rest of the reading is going to be up on Vimeo for those of you that want extended readings. So I'm looking forward to working with you, and, this is really helping me because I'm getting the readings up sooner, and I'm actually thinking of starting to do weeklies. So let's see how we go. I think that's all. I'd like to go into the astrology side now. So for those of you that want only tarot, I will put the link in the description box below where the tarot starts, okay? Just quickly in the astrology, right? For the month of June, we've got a new moon in the sign of Gemini on the 13th of the month. So this brings a fresh start in our lives. Chatterboxy Geminis, all about information. They're ruled by Mercury. So it's very positive energy, and through curiosity, we learn through others, right? By asking questions. So we're going to improve our social and communication sectors in anything to do with, what's Gemini? It's the 3rd house, siblings, neighbors, and it's all about communication. It's all about, of course, Gemini is also about learning, anything to do with study. Okay, so we're going to be opening up our minds for more information. Now, we've also got Neptune beginning its retrograde on the 18th. Oh my God, so there's like a veil, rose-colored glasses being put on us, okay, and anything to do with our practical affairs. There's a sort of we're trying to realign with anything to do with our wishes, okay, and what's inside of us. Any planet that goes retrograde, we're supposed to turn inwards. Okay, and it's going to last until the 24th of November. So it's a period of, being turning inwards, being receptive. That's what happens when the planets are retrograde. So receptiveness, and again, as I said, wearing rose-colored glasses. So murky, murky energy. So we might feel like we're stagnant. That's what happens with retrograde planets. We're going to have to be patient. But it's got a lot to do with discovering what's on the inside of us, right? Now, Mars turns retrograde on the 26th, and it's going to be retro until August 27. Okay, now again, another retrograde planet. So reassessing, redoing projects, trying to do anything that we can so we can get what we want. What is Mars? It's our passion. It's our drive forward, right? So there's strong energy with Mars, but do know that with the retrograde motion, we can get a bit passive-aggressive, right? And we could also be beginning problems instead of looking at the problems at hand. Okay, so it's a good time to learn. Retrogrades are always time of taking time out and looking within ourselves with anything to do with what the planet is about. Okay, and it's also, the good thing about it is that we can go over things and redo things that need fixing. Anything that needs fixing, anything that is old, we can look at it again. Okay, now the full moon is going to be in the sign of Capricorn on the 28th. Okay, so what is Capricorn? Capricorn is our 10th house. It's all about career. It's all about work. It's all about putting in the hard work. Saturn is there, right? Don't forget that. Saturn says that you've got to stand in your integrity, put in the hard yakka, and then you can reap the rewards. So now Capricorn is also deals with lots of commitments, what we're committed to doing, right? We've got Capricorn on one side of the horoscope, and then Cancer's on the opposite sign. Cancer is the house of home, family, okay? So we're trying to find a balance. But with full moons, we know that there's a culmination. So what is telling us that we can't ignore what commitments we have to home and just concentrate on work, right? So we have to find the fine balance of that, those two houses, let's say, the 10th house and the 4th house of home and family. Okay, so we're going to have to be mature. We're going to have to act like Saturn, like be the authority figure, and things will come to light. Okay, that's what happens with full moons. Whatever we started 6 months ago is going to be culminating on the 28th of the month. Okay, so that would have been, yeah, exactly 6 months ago when the new moon would have taken place in Capricorn, right? Okay, so we always know, just for those of you that are more into astrology, that when there is a new moon in a certain sign, 6 months later, we're going to have the full moon of what begun in that new moon in the same sign. I hope you get what I mean. Okay. All right, people. I'm going to start with your readings now. As I said, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to this introduction, and I will be giving more than less in the future. So thank you so much, and I will be back mid-month for the rest of your reading for June, right? For the second part of June, 15th till the 30th of June. Okay. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is Kathy speaking. This is your reading for June, beginning of June till mid-June. I'm doing readings this time where I'm doing the extended readings on Vimeo. Sorry. So for those of you, because I've got Other people like shorter readings, other people like longer. So I have given you the choice. You want to see the rest of the video, you go to Vimeo. For a small price, you can rent and view all the videos for a small price. Okay, there is so much information in these cards. I do a lot in Vimeo, so trying to keep these videos shorter and not so complicated. So let's see what's happening for you, dear Pisces. Early June up until roughly the 15th. Okay, time in tarot is not exact. We know it can be quite challenging to work out when things are going to happen, but this is the general look at this time. Let's see, Pisces, let's go. Four of Pentacles in the now position. The Strength card is the challenge for you, and that's the card of Leo. In the distant past, we have the card of Scorpio, Death card. In the recent past, we have the World. Crowning your reading is the Nine of Swords. In the near future, we've got the Ace of Swords. You just move these over. Now in the position of you is the Knight of Wands. And that's the advice. The external to you and in your environment is the Four of Cups. I don't like this card at all. The Four of Cups is an energy that I do not particularly like. In the hopes and fears, we've got the Ten of Wands. And the outcome card is the Queen of Cups. This is your energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, and we've got the Fool because we do have the World card as well. So you've begun a new cycle. Okay, starting all over again, starting from the beginning. This is the energy of Aries, right? You've been through a karmic cycle and now it is time to begin something new. But I still feel as though there's residual energy here. Let's see what's beneath that. Well, Ten of Swords. Yep. So you've got the 9 and the 10 of Swords, Pisces. So that's an ending. That's an energy of finishing up, clearing the slate. But as I said, there's still residual energy, I feel. So someone is taking a risk because they've been bruised, they've been battered, they've been hurt. They don't care if they fall off this cliff. They're going to go for it anyway. They don't think it can get any worse, right? So that's what I'm hearing, Pisces. Beneath that is the Ace of Wands, and this can be a spark that lights a fire. This can be something that is creative, that you are very, very passionate about. You feel very strongly about. This is like, in a sense, it could seem, and it does feel to me like it's aggression as well. So this is a very passionate standing up for what you believe in. You're wanting to have a brand new beginning. And you're pushing as hard as you can push. And then here comes the end. Now, could it be a passionate relationship that you are in? Could you be in a relationship that is all fire, very sexual? Okay, this is usually a brand new beginning. Now, I'm not reading reversals, so we've got a beginning and then we've got an ending, which the 10 breaks down to an ace anyway. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So feeling strong about cutting someone out, feeling strong about having a brand new beginning, standing in your truth. Here we have the Empress. I feel as though someone has lost a child. The pregnancy, there's been a miscarriage here. Ooh, Empress and Emperor. Father and mother, a bit older, a bit more mature in age. And then we've got the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of stories here, dear Pisces. The Emperor and the Empress, they're 3 and 4. So number 3 of the Major Arcana, number 4 of the Major Arcana. So the Emperor is number 4, which deals with our home, our family, our stability. Number 3 is the Empress of expansion and growth and receiving the harvest, wanting to expand. So could it be that the Emperor and the Empress are on 2 different levels? They're not on the same page. Could you be closing the door on an Emperor because you are standing up for what you believe? And this is a passionate card, right? This is a wand. So whoever is of fire, now the Empress can be called Aries, can be called Taurus, Libra for me, as well as the Emperor, who can be an Aries or a Taurus. So could this have happened when Uranus moved out of Aries and into Taurus, where you've got a brand new beginning? You're rebelling. You're breaking down what does not work. Look at the passion here, the fire. Intellectually, you are done. You are closing the door on what's happened here. You've had enough. It's a 10, it's a completion. And you're taking a leap of faith. Now, you could be the Empress, you could be the Emperor. They could be parents within a relationship, within a family situation, let's say. Because we do have the Queen of Cups, which I would say is more than likely your energy. So those could be parents that are not on the same page. Also, of course, because of the Empress, the Queen of Cups could be the same person. This could be your energy, dear Pisces. Now, in the distant past, we've got the Death card, which is like that 10 of Swords. So being stabbed in the back, having enough, needing to transform, cutting off what does not work. That's the root of the issue. And if there is anyone out there who's had a miscarriage and they are mourning the loss, my condolences to you. It's not the end of the world. You need to keep trying. You are on a new journey. That was a lesson that you had to go through. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. Bloody karma, we say here. So taking a leap of faith, someone's been quite foolish maybe, quite carefree, fancy-free, leaving everything behind and beginning something new. So we've got the World card in the recent past. That could be when you are taking the leap of faith, when the World card, when this cycle has ended and a new one you are beginning. So you are closing up this cycle, but I still feel as though you're still having nightmares, still having trouble sleeping, whatever has gone wrong for you guys. This is a card of travel as well. And this is the energy of Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn is not very far off from Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is all about transformation. Saturn is all about the lessons, of course, because he is the Lord of Karma. Okay, so if you are in a relationship where there is too much, where you have your partner who is way too rigid and you want to expand, you want to explore, you want to love, where there is no love, there is only restrictions, there's only boundaries that have been put up by this Emperor, then you are breaking free. It's not easy though. Your mind is going around in circles. You may be hoping to travel. Some of you may have already booked your tickets. And you're wondering how you're going to fix everything in your life. This is a 9. So it's like you've taken a step back. You're still there. Even though it's ended, you haven't completely closed the door. but you're at the 9. Now, we've got the 4 of Pentacles here. 4 of Pentacles is being very careful with your finances, being very careful with your heart. You've been wounded and you are not trusting, not trusting. Now, as I always say with the 4 of Pentacles, 4s always speak of home and family. Okay, so your challenge here is the Strength card, to stand strong and know that you can take charge of your life, right? And you need to trust that you can do that. Now, the 4, again, 4s always speak of Taurian energy for me. So whatever rebelling you're going through, you may have made it known that you will not be under someone's thumb, right? Ever since Uranus is taking charge, moving into the House of Taurus, which is all about what we value. It's also about earned income, right? And Uranus is like a lightning strike. So it's breaking down, and anything that does not work is going to be sifted through. It's going to be thrown to the rubbish. It's going to be thrown to the wolves, thrown to the lions, whatever. You are like finished, dear Pisces. You are done, but you need to fully close the door. And I really feel as though this is the message here. Okay, so the challenge is the Strength card. We may be talking about Leo energies as well. Now, some of you may have your partner, this Emperor, could be a Leo, could be Leo rising, Leo moon, and that's why there is a challenge here. There is lack of trust, and I'm not reading reversal, so I don't know how strong you are, but I do know that you've closed the door, you might as well lock it, right? Because there is no trust here. There is no point in trusting. Whatever has been and gone, it is time to get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving, okay? Keep moving and know that what has gone from your life, it was time. It was time. The Fool and the World card. It was a karmic cycle that you have ended, finished, cut. Brand new beginning. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords says that this is the clarity that you have been hoping for, to finally cut the umbilical cord. Cutting the umbilical cord, which is, it's a life force, right? It's a life force to someone, but it is necessary. And speaking of umbilical cord, and that can be literal because of the Empress that I saw. Because the Ace of Swords can also speak of surgery, right? Maybe there is the necessity for some surgery before you can try again. But do not lose hope. This is a message for maybe 1 or 2 of you. Now, in the position of you is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the one, it's a fiery action-taking card, right? So you're driven by your passion, dear Pisces. You are driven by your passion. He is holding that Ace of Wands that is down here. Now, if this is something creative that you have given birth to, you need to stand up. Stand up and take charge and keep at it. Some of you may need to move before you can move to the Two of Wands, let's say, where you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have a brand new door opening for you, okay? And this is, this is the night that does not, it's very jittery. So I feel as though you are very jittery. You've got fire under your butt and you need to move. You need to make things happen. Now, in the external position, we've got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is again another 4. There is an offer that is coming in here, which you probably don't know has come. Maybe you're offering your love to someone else who is external to you, and the offer is just above this Knight of Wands. Now we've got the Emperor, which is an older, wiser guy, and we've also got this stud here. So could this be someone that is new in your life? Could this be someone who is a little bit younger than you? The Knight of Wands is a free-spirited person. It's not easy to tie this person down, dear Pisces. Maybe it was you that's offered your cup, but it is not received well here. Now, in your hopes and fears, we've got the Ten of Wands, and that is a burden. A big burden which you're hoping to put down, but you are pushing through. The fact that the card is here says that you're getting to your goal. You are restarting, right? Because you did have the Ace of Wands, right? The 10 breaks down to a 1. And with the Queen of Cups here, yes, you can be emotional. You need to draw up all your strength. That's the challenge. Pick up the pieces and move on. Okay? There is no guarantee for anything, right? There is no guarantee. I'm going to take some more cards in the Vimeo reading. What I know is that the Queen of Cups is more than likely your energy, but we've also got Scorpio here. Now, Scorpio can be sun, moon, or rising, or it can be just an energy. Whatever the case, Jupiter is going through Scorpio, bringing things to light. We're sifting through 8th house matters, shared resources, other people's money, sexuality, right? A lot of deep, hidden stuff is coming to the surface to be cleared out. Now, you are very emotional, but you've got a strong intuition. You need to use that. Also, your opposite sign is Virgo. You need to be practical as well, right? Practical with your money. You're going to have to be careful because you are actually free now to do what your heart desires. So you are in the energy of Leo, right? Now, in terms of business, there is income coming in. You're going to have to keep working at it. You're going to have to be strong and trust that you will get through. A lot of you are having sleepless nights, working very hard, staying up late, bashing your brains out, trying to think of things that are going to bring in those finances. But whatever is going on here, know that this was meant to be. See all these major arcanas? The Empress and the Emperor. This was a karmic cycle that you've been through. The Emperor and the Empress, they are usually the rulers of empires, right? But it seems as though it is time for them to step down and get grounded, all right? Because sometimes, and everything has got a use-by date. Maybe it's time for this emperor to step down. Whatever ruling he made, it is time for him to step down finally, okay? Now, and you know what? This could even be a collective energy that I'm feeling. These are major arcanas which speak of the universe. I'm just trying to see what else comes through. Now, I also believe that some people may be flying the coop, leaving the nest. Okay, it is time to move away. These people are getting on. If they are grandparents, they are parents. It is time to move out. It is time to break free. It is a time of being free. And it is time to take charge of life, Pisces. And this is a message for a couple of you, not that many of you. As I said, some people are traveling overseas. The Knight of Wands can be Sagittarian energy, so going at a distance, traveling at a distance. I think that there's like a moment of pause here in the environment position. I don't know why, and I'm going to be looking at this card, that's for sure, and the Death card and the World card in the Vimeo readings, and what are you holding on tightly to? Okay, I'm going to look at those, and then I'm going to do some Sibilas as well there, so I will not make this reading much longer. Dear Pisces, do know that you are in your element here. You are showing up as very emotional. You need to draw up your energy. Speak with the divine. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. You've got the will, you've got the energy, and you've got the capability to download, to receive the messages from the divine. I think that you need to meditate, you need to go within. It is a time of going within, and it is raining right now. So I feel tears are coming down, and they're just washing away, washing the pain away. Pisces. I'm going to go on to Vimeo right now and see what else is showing up. Let's hope for the best. Okay, thank you so much for being here, dear Pisces. My condolences, as I said, and for those of you that are starting brand new, cutting away anything that is dead, new skin is going to grow, right? New skin. The Death card is a strong card, but it is a very necessary energy as well. So, thank you so much, Pisces. I will be back for more readings for the 15th of June. And I will be also uploading, excuse me, I can't concentrate with that rain, uploading the videos for July till end of year 2018. Okay, thank you. Stay well. Be blessed. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. A final message, and that I forgot to mention in the first part of the video, is that I will be putting up readings for July till the end of the year. So the mid-year readings for 2018. For those of you that do not know, I do have a playlist, which I will put the link in the description box below, so that you can view, so you can watch the first part of the 6 months of 2018 general and love forecast. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen it, haven't watched the videos, please go over there and watch them. If not, if you have already watched them and you've forgotten what's gone on, please go back and have a look, and you will be surprised at how the information shows up in the readings. It's just amazing. Okay, so I will be putting up more videos. These will be for July till the end of the year, at some point in June, so do look out for those. Thank you so much again. See you all. Bye-bye.